Good day, Southern Charm.
Hello.
Oh, it's Southern Charm.
Yeah.
We're heading down to Charleston,
Heading down south.
Carolina.
Yes.
It is time for Southern Charm. Where did we start out this fine week, Kristin?
We're at episode 10.
Oh, my God.
And I have to say, it was the first thing I wrote when I took my notes. I keep saying it over and over. I love Craig's house.
Oh, it's a great house.
love his house.
It's a great
like
house.
It was like the first shot of scene they show was Craig's house.
They don't really show
just
the
love it.
outside so much. They only really just show the backyard.
Yeah, they do.
And
But
the
that
kitchen.
outside is beautiful. Like the front, when they do show it, it's so nice.
Yeah,
It's like a dream home.
he's a lifestyle expert.
Yeah, he is.
So he's done his
He's a
housewife.
Mr. Martha Stewart.
Yeah, he's done his...
You know what? He's going to collaborate with Martha Stewart one day. I'm making that prediction.
All right.
We're going to see him on her show, like her, whatever show she has
We
right
gotta
now.
hope
Or
that
they're
Mar-
going to do a book together. Something's going to happen with those
Wow,
two.
look at you making
I think
that.
so.
I'm sure Craig would be thrilled. I don't know if
I
Martha
think so.
would go there, but you never know.
She would do it. I could see her
well,
doing it.
she's Snoop Dogging it. So
Yeah,
why not?
exactly. Yeah.
Snoop
over to Craig.
Dogg. So where?
Craig? So we're starting out. Craig calls Paige
Oh,
on their
FaceTime,
FaceTime on the
FaceTimer.
computer. Mm-hmm.
She's always like, and he puts on that hat. She's like, "What is that outfit?" Like, does she always have to put him down, even as a joke? She's always
I
like,
think it's her humor.
"Are you trying to prank me?"
But it's like she just likes to throw little
But it's always
digs at
down to the
him.
perfection. Like,
Yeah.
I would not be down for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Craig thinks it's funny because, you know,
he's in love with
he
her.
loves her, but she
But-
doesn't love him the same way back.
She doesn't love him as much as he loves her. He's lovey-dovey and she's not warm and
So
fuzzy.
Madison pops in and then they throw her on the three-way.
Right.
And what were
And
they
then-
talking about? What was their whole...
So they're talking about, I mean, she's a little worried about Brett getting his test results. So they bring that up. And
But
then
they were
Paige,
talking about, the trip to Bahamas.
Right. And then Paige was saying she can't
Of
go.
course she can't
Of course
go.
she's not
Paige
going to
can
go.
never go.
She's got a business trip or something.
She's got a business trip. No,
Yes.
she has 2 photo shoots. That she
Oh, that
just-
was it. She has 2
She
photo
just
shoots.
can't reschedule.
She can't
Are they
not
the
reschedule.
Giggly Squad?
Probably.
With that rotten Hannah Burner? Oh,
How long has I'm gonna go
God,
off
the
topic a
worst.
second? How long has Giggly Squad been going? Is this
too
a long time?
Way too long.
Okay. Do you listen to it?
No.
Okay, I heard a snippet of it once. I don't know.
I just can't stand Hannah Burner.
Okay,
She drives me nuts.
I
though.
don't know if she's funny.
She's not.
I don't.
She is not funny on any level.
Okay, so and you're a comedian, so you'll know this more.
I
You're
just-
a pro.
That's my personal opinion.
So this is a
People might
pro
think I'm
comedian
not
saying
funny.
that she's not funny.
You know,
Yeah.
some humor's not for everybody, but she just, I don't know. She was just like this rug rat on, you know, and that whole Luke thing. I don't know. She's just, ugh, I
Okay.
don't get her.
All right.
mean,
I had to
I did
ask
watch
because this
part of her
giggly thing, you
Netflix-
hear about it all the time
Yeah,
now.
no, I mean, I
The
don't-
Giggly Squad, they go on tour.
I know.
It's like a
People-
whole
It
business.
doesn't take much to entertain, I guess, because
I guess.
I don't know, like, eek. But
But she can't go because she has her photo shoots. But then they are interested in meeting Sienna because that's her home, the Bahamas. This is Craig and Madison and Paige talking about how they're going there and they're going to meet
they're all
Sienna.
they're all going to meet the crayon,
They're going to meet the crayon.
who's not even barely even acknowledging Shep's
Oh.
presence at this point.
She is so aloof. Like, right? Like aloof.
And you know, Shep is acting like such a dingbat with this whole thing, and it's like,
Yeah.
yes, Shep,
Overly
you should
smitten.
you should be worried and you should be nervous. This is a 26-year-old. You are, as Whitney so eloquently put it at the end of the episode last week at Pat's men's dinner party. You're not rich enough.
Yeah.
You're not good looking enough, and that's the overarching problem.
Okay.
You know, like, sorry, you're not entertaining enough. Like, you're just not enough.
Yeah.
And you're also almost 50 years old. And
Yeah.
she's 26. You should be worried. You're an old, disgusting man.
Yeah, he's 20 years older than her.
Ugh.
That's a big gap. That is a big gap.
Shep
So,
is ick.
oh,
And the fact
God.
that he's like kind of flaunting this in front of Taylor and in front of, I mean, he screwed Sally. And then Molly has a crush on him. She's probably the only person that he hasn't banged that's come through there.
poor Molly. Oh wait, yeah, Molly didn't sleep with him, right? It was
No, but
Sally.
she's got a crush on him, of course.
Yeah, she brings it up like she really has a big crush on him.
So where
But the
are we?
20-year age difference, and then Craig was making a joke. He's a lawyer. He can get her a temporary visa so she can move here.
Oh, that's funny.
And then Madison said that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, you can clearly see. I don't.
Yeah.
Listen, I think she's a cute girl. What's her name? Sienna. But I don't think she's this like great beauty.
I don't either. I mean, I
she's an
see.
attractive.
I could see how she's a pageant girl and a
but
model
like,
and
Madison's
all
like,
that.
she's
But
so stunning. I get it, but I'm like, really?
I
don't know. Maybe
about
she's much
stunning.
more in person, but I mean, she's an attractive person, but I wouldn't call her this like great beauty that Shep is making her out to be.
I think again with Shep, it's like she doesn't look like the typical Charleston blonde. So it's like for him, this is someone exotic and different and worldly to a degree. So he's like enthralled with that.
Oh, she's also Miss Bahamas.
She's Miss Bahamas. She's in medical school, right?
Yeah,
like she's got all these things. So he's just smitten with the whole package.
Which even more so would make her not want to go for you, you loaf. Shep, you absolute dodo bird who's eating like hot sauce on Chick-fil-A all day.
Yeah,
like what is happening, Shep?
I don't know.
No.
I wouldn't say that Shep is a loser. He's not a loser. He's very well read. He's very educated. He's very smart.
But he doesn't do anything.
But he doesn't do much, and he has his mailbox check, right? And his Southern Charm check.
But go out and drink.
Yeah, he just goes out and drinks. He doesn't really, or he fishes and he does his outdoorsman stuff.
He lives his life like he's on perma vacation.
Exactly.
And living in, Peter Pan land.
He is definitely in Peter Pan land. But one other thing I took note of was that it was interesting that Craig kind of made a comparison about he himself being a little insecure by Paige because she's so busy and so career minded and her priorities are a little different.
He had to find a place to wedge himself into that. To exist in that.
Yes. Correct. So I think he was kind of comparing that with Shep with this girl, Sienna. But it was just interesting that Craig mentioned that. So
yeah, no,
with everything that we're seeing now.
Interesting.
Very.
It's not so.
Yes.
And then where do we head? Are we down in the B?
So, it does show, real quick, Shep is shopping with Molly for the Bahama trip.
I don't know where Molly put on this 45 pounds, but she has just an adorable little body.
Oh, she looks great.
She's also worried. She's like, I can't believe. That would be intimidating to go bathing suit shopping with any man.
Yeah.
Never mind a guy you have a crush on.
Yeah.
But I thought
she's got just a little fullness to her figure, but like she's beautiful figure.
Her body's perfect.
Her body's perfect. It's what it is. I think it's like she was used to maybe being more waify thin as a model, and now she's not waif thin.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's
she
fine.
looks amazing. I was like, what is she worrying about?
I think it's because it made her career take a shift. But so what? Like she's focusing on other things.
She's also
she's 35, I think, or older.
Which is, look, all the models are teenagers.
Yes,
they're
that's
like 20, 18, 19.
Once you get in your 30s, I would think as a model, your career does just change.
Right. I mean, back in my modeling days, I'm teasing, obviously.
Yeah.
But I would think 35 is you're getting up there.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? She looks great for 35.
Oh
she looks younger. I would think she's in her 20s. She looks good.
For sure.
Yeah.
She was great. But
she looks great. She has a young energy.
And then Sheppy trying on all the clothes. I'm like, oh God. And then he's talking about it again. It's like, Shep, shut up.
And he was saying something about shark teeth.
Oh yeah, no, he's gotten her a megalodon, this like really nice necklace. He has a friend who has a lot of shark teeth.
That was it. Yeah.
And he's like getting her this shark necklace, and then they cut back to him giving Taylor a shark necklace.
Yeah, right,
like,
right.
God, Shep, is that your go-to, the shark tooth necklace?
Oh, okay.
Why don't you try like a little? Maybe just a nice little diamond or something, like a little small, I don't know, or maybe like a little hoop, something with a little diamond on it.
Yeah, a little more romantic.
Girls don't really want a shark tooth.
No, I don't know.
It's probably going to scratch and irritate their neck. Like,
yeah. Yes.
But who knows? Sheppy.
Good old Sheppy. Then they go to JT, who we don't like anymore. I don't like him anymore.
Do you know that I read, hold on, I don't know if you read this, but it says, I think we're starting to now hear more about why he was fired. And I swear I saw something that said that he tried to blackmail the cast.
Really?
I don't know if that's
Oh, that's a little
business,
juicy.
but I don't.
I wonder what.
So there has to be a reason why they booted him off the show.
But he says he left. So
Well,
did he
of course
leave
he's
or
gonna-
they booted?
Of course he's going to say he left.
Oh, so he really was the one that was like got the boot. It wasn't him saying I'm leaving.
I think, the person, they're always, whenever anybody says they're leaving like a show that's popular,
Yeah.
Usually they're being asked to leave and they just give them the out to say, you can go
To
ahead
have
and
their
say,
pride.
Right. You can just go ahead and say that you left.
Okay.
But generally it's not that way.
Okay.
But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. I cut you off there.
No, that's okay.
Go for
It just shows JT again, who we don't like anymore. And I see now I'm getting Sienna, Venita. The name I wrote JT and Vienna. It's JT and Venita.
Oh, right.
So it shows JT and Venita, and they're over his apartment, and they're talking about their beautiful bond. And she seems fine with him now, like no problem. She's a very sweet girl. She really
said,
is.
I'm not going to flirt with you anymore like that. Like,
Yeah.
happy, flirty me, but.
She said she puts JT as her best friend first. So that's very nice. And it is nice that they refer to each other.
Yeah.
That's what she said. I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe she's putting it in that category because she's the only one that is friends with him at all.
Produce the girlfriend, JT.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
If that's your best friend, you would have met the woman that he's dating.
Yeah, exactly.
He's full of shit.
He's full of shit. They're talking about how he's surprised he was asked to go to the Bahamas and he's going to go a day late. So, like, he's not going with everybody.
Why
like the
is he
whole.
Going a day late?
I think it had something to do with work.
Oh, okay.
I think he said he had something to do with work. And he wants Craig to walk back the comments that he said about
Pat
him and Pat being a bitch.
God.
So we'll see. I don't. Do you care? I don't
I
care.
don't care.
I don't give a shit.
I don't care.
All right. I mean, I love Pat, and I'm
think
sure
Craig-
he didn't say that, and I'm sure Craig made it up. But so what?
Right, and he just doesn't want to be on Pat's bad side because clearly he wants to stay on the show, which means if he says something bad about Pat, that goes to Whitney, and Whitney will fire him.
Okay, well, maybe that's why he got fired.
Or
he got the boot.
I don't know.
Maybe it does have something to do with that.
I don't know. I mean, he still was making good TV for them, so
I know.
I'm not sure.
He wasn't, but again, they're not showing him. Now you're noticing this, right? They're barely showing JT.
Yeah.
Like we have barely been seeing him in these episodes.
Right.
That is by design. It has to be. They
Yeah.
had to film a lot more of things with him.
Sure.
And he's just not getting included in stuff.
I mean, he's been on there pretty much, but everybody's been mad at him, so.
Well, yeah, he did alienate himself quite a bit.
And he wants to be better friends with Madison.
Yes.
Because they were homies. And
Well, it was a nice little friendship that they had, sure. But I don't know. He's the odd man out. That's all you can say right now.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then we go to Austin and another one of my least favorite people, Rodrigo.
Oh. What is this even?
And they're talking about the Bahamas. It was a stupid scene. It doesn't even, not worth mentioning. They're talking about the Sienna of it all.
They're trying so hard to get Rodrigo in, and it's just like.
It's like Taylor. Like they just don't fit in
They don't fit in the, no, they haven't fit for a
they don't
long
have
time.
a storyline.
No, it's just like,
And I don't think we want them to.
Let's meet up and talk.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm Austin. I mean, he seems like he's one of Austin's better friends, right? But like,
no, I think Austin's just the one who's filming with him.
Okay, well,
You know, like
Austin's not bringing too much either this season.
No, but I mean,
He's
I
really
don't think
not.
he has any chemistry with Rodrigo, so it's just like,
No.
here we are talking.
Yeah,
This is boring.
Okay, he's just there.
Right, he's there.
He's there, and there's all I can say.
What's happening? What do we get on the plane next?
Yep, we're going on the plane, and Venita. Okay, so Venita, I thought was going to come with them. I noticed that she didn't show up.
Yeah, but is she not going on the trip then?
Well, the only thing I was thinking, and maybe I missed it, but JT was going a day late. Maybe she's going a day late with JT. I don't know. She wasn't there. And I thought she was
like
coming.
when they were in the car after they landed, and I'm like, oh my God, Madison, Taylor, Sally, and who's the fourth one?
Oh, Madison, Taylor, Sally, and
who's the other girl?
Oh my God!
I
Wait,
can't think.
Madison, Taylor, Sally, and Molly.
Oh, and like what a bunch of drips. Like this show is really.
These girls are not doing it for me.
No.
Madison is. I like Madison.
Yeah, but she just doesn't match with these other girls.
No.
And Molly
They don't
and
have
Sally,
good chemistry, these ladies.
It's just no good. Taylor's just a nervous wreck.
Oh. She's bringing nothing.
She's bringing nervous energy to the show.
Yeah, she is bringing nervous energy, and she came off on a very bad foot last season. I'll say it over and over again. So we're all kind of looking at her a little sour.
I couldn't less want to see what this group is going to do.
Yeah, it's
Madison. Yeah, but
I don't even think they jive well with the guys either.
No.
You know, friendship wise,
they're all separate people.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously know now Molly's got a big crush on Shep.
Ugh.
But
why would she? Does she watch the show ever? You know,
I don't know.
Ever watch the show?
She probably did, but I don't know. I guess she just likes him for whatever reason. But it looks like Shep is calling Sienna, and she's not answering the phone. And they're in the airport in the Bahamas, landed.
Craig's like, give it a minute.
Like,
sometimes
the second time. Second time
call out sometimes.
But then Austin says, I'm not Dr. Love, but you fly to the Bahamas and you call your girlfriend upon landing.
Yeah.
So it was a little weird.
She
would think she should be there ready to get you.
Right.
So
she should be there waiting for you with open arms.
And then she answers the phone finally and she goes, welcome. It just seems like, very superficial.
Oh God.
Very disingenuous.
Yeah, like, welcome. Yeah, like, I'll meet you later at the hotel. Like, I've got some other guy in my bed. Like, I'll see you there in a little while. It's probably why she didn't pick it up.
Yeah, probably. I think she's got somebody else. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Or a couple of guys, who knows?
Right. And she's young.
And a lot of rich guys, maybe like Whitney was saying.
Oh, God. Anyone's better than Shep.
Yeah.
He's just... No.
You know, the only thing I'm going to give Shep here is like I can't imagine the show without him.
Yeah, no.
So he is Southern
Charm. It's the Craig. It's the
Craig, Shep,
Austin
show.
Pat, Madison.
Pat and
the
Madison.
The rest of them should go away.
Correct.
Get rid of them. They don't fit. They're not friends. They're not.
No.
They're not good additions
at
all.
No, they're not.
Terrible.
Maybe they could bring that one back. Who was the girl? Cameron. Bring her back.
Oh, I don't think she would come back anymore.
She probably wouldn't come back.
Well, she's married to a doctor.
She's married with a baby, and she's busy. Yeah. Speaking of married with a baby, that's another one we never see Leva.
Yeah.
Never.
Well, she wasn't coming
I know she's Southern Hospitality.
Right.
Yeah. But why is she on the show then?
I guess just to keep herself relevant.
Okay, because she could do Elisa Vanderpump and just completely leave and do her Southern Hospitality.
Maybe she's like contractually obligated. Who knows?
But she's barely in this show.
Oh, yeah, barely there.
I know. She's a little interesting, though, to me.
Is,
like, I would like to... She fits in well.
A good addition.
She was.
She was. These other girls...
No, it's like...
The tuba?
No.
So now we're at the hotel, right?
So we're at the hotel. They both have... both the guys and the girls have beautiful suites.
Yeah.
Right? What was the name of the hotel?
Nice. Bahama Mar.
Bahama Mar. Beautiful place. Gorgeous.
I want to go there.
I would go there in a heartbeat. And I would stay at that hotel.
Yeah, no, it's great. Bahama Mar.
That was beautiful. So they have their beautiful rooms, and Shep is anxiously awaiting Sienna's arrival.
Excuse me, but wait a minute. Can we go back to like Craig's little temper tantrum?
Yeah.
That was so
What was that?
What?
It kind of glazed over me. What was he having a temper tantrum about?
Temper tantrum about sharing a room.
Okay.
That was his temper tantrum. I'm in my 30s. Nobody should be expected to share a room, and he slammed the door.
All right. Well, that was a temper and very infantile.
You loser. What are you doing? Stop.
Even Austin, who can be immature, made a comment about it.
Just let him be. He always throws a temper tantrum. But like, what? Like Craig, ew. Gross.
There are certain aspects, and I like Craig. I always did. There's certain aspects of his personality that do get under your nerves a little bit. A little irritating. Yes, it is. So anyway, they're all there, and then they go to have lunch with the ladies by the pool, and everyone's going in the pool. And Taylor accidentally calls Sienna Santa. I think I wrote that down.
What did you call? Oh, and
I don't know.
yeah. Santa, like, oh, here comes Santa Claus, the person you never see or something.
Okay.
Something like that. Like
Maybe
she's
that's what
pulling
she
a
meant.
Santa Claus, but by accident it was.
Yeah.
It was the first time I saw Taylor like laugh and like actually
She was kind
be
of being
normal.
cool.
Yeah, she was being like somewhat normal, but she could only do it for like 30 seconds, and then she was back to like
Jittery,
what?
nervous wreck
I can't
Taylor.
wait to hear. I mean, the fact that Taylor is on that show and has to see Shep, who clearly just blew her world up,
Yeah.
and then to
He
see
did.
him just
Yeah.
so callously move on, like
Yeah. Well, I think that
it's hard.
he's trying to convince them, her especially, and probably himself, what a great thing he has with this Sienna. And I think everybody knows, like, this is not what you think it is. You're telling yourself it's something that it's not.
Yeah,
This is going nowhere. And then we clearly see that when, I mean, Sienna, they say Sienna's stringing Shep along. We clearly see it when Sienna arrives at the hotel and she comes and meets Craig and Austin for the first time. Or maybe she met Austin once before, but Craig never met her. And they just can't believe the superficiality of it all with her.
Just so like, and he was like dressed, and then he's like, no, Sienna's going to help me get dressed. It's like, wait, are you thinking you're going to like have sex with her before you guys go out?
I think he was thinking that because he hasn't seen her in a month and a half.
Come on,
she was
Shep.
treating him like he was like barely a friend. Like, oh, I'll help you pick something out. And then they go upstairs and then she's like, okay, you get changed. I'm going to go wait downstairs.
Oh, is that? I must have missed that part. Oh, that's hysterical. So she's
it
like,
was
yeah,
so
bye.
awkward. Because the guys, like, Austin and Craig leave after they meet her. Oh, and then Craig said something like, I never felt an aura like that in my life. Meaning that the aura of Sienna was so
big,
fake.
Oh,
the fakeness of it.
I see.
Of her, the way she introduced herself to them and how she was with Shep. It was like he's just never seen an aura like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was disingenuous from her and very aloof, like I said.
Yeah.
She's very aloof.
She's looking to, get a little publicity there.
I guess so. Yeah, she wants some TV exposure. Yeah, first with Whit, now Shep.
Oh, gross. Almost 60 Whitney.
Yeah, really.
Oh, my God.
That man is almost 60. Think about that.
Eek.
Oh, God.
Eek.
With his tipped hair.
Rebirth. What's his... well, I can always go back to the name of his band, Boner backwards. Boner backwards. So
Renob.
Renob. That's the name of his band. Okay, that says it all.
There we go.
Ugh. Whitney's lucky he's got
Thank God
cash.
he wasn't there.
Ugh.
Like, imagine he went to the Bahamas.
Whitney's
It was just
ick.
No, he really is.
Ick.
I can't stand him.
Ick.
Anyway, so Sienna seems cold and aloof. He senses that energy is off right away. And Craig again says she is basically insinuating she is not genuine. Sienna tells Shep he lost weight. She says he should wear florals and get changed.
Oh God.
Then she gives him his space to change. So what girlfriend does that?
I know.
I would be like, cameras, go away. We need our alone time. We'll see you in an hour.
Yeah, exactly. Like, bye.
And he looked stunned when she walked out of the room. He was like,
he's so gross.
Oh, he's just clueless.
Just so, dumb.
Yeah.
And was that the end?
I can't even. That was the end.
Not seen it. Yeah, I missed that.
It
last
was
2
pathetic,
minutes.
though.
Yeah, no, he's walking around nervous. Like, come on, Shep.
I think this will be the final thing for him to say, okay, this isn't going to work out with us.
Thank God.
Yeah, really.
But who knows?
Yeah, she doesn't even have much of a personality, She's just like
there. It's just a little storyline. That's all.
Yeah.
It's just a hookup that.
She's giving him a run for his money, and usually Shep is not in that. He's usually the one that has the upper hand. So he doesn't this time, and I guess they're just showing that.
Well, he's
getting up there in age.
I love to see a dose of somebody's own medicine. I'd love to see karma come around.
And I think it is.
Yeah.
All
right. Well, we are
That's
out
about
from
it.
the Bahamas.
I think maybe the Bahamas will shake up a little bit when JT arrives.
Right. Well, maybe
I don't know.
We'll see like all that's been going on, like what has been happening. Why is JT? Is it fake news, or Did he really try to blackmail the cast? Like, what the
Let
F?
this unravel, because I'd like to see.
Time to see it, because now we're 10 episodes in. There can't be that many more left.
Yeah. No.
14 maybe?
What is there, like 14 episodes or less?
So
yeah.
it's got to be almost,
You know what? It's
going
to end with them being in the Bahamas. So the next 2 or 3 episodes is probably them in the Bahamas, and then it'll be over.
Really?
That's my guess.
Oh my God. I hope we don't have 2 or 3 more episodes in the Bahamas. What are we talking about in the Bahamas? Oh, Lord.
I don't know, because I feel like there's going to be some fighting and a lot of popping off. So I think we're going to see that all in the Bahamas.
It's making me exhausted.
Yeah.
Just thinking about it. But we shall see.
It was okay. Did you like the episode overall?
I did. I'm really turned off by those girls.
I am too.
I have a hard time.
Let's hope they don't make more strong storylines with them. Keep it to Shep and Craig and Austin and Madison.
So like they're just popping them in because they have some kind of a connection to Shep. Who slept with Shep? I mean, I would imagine that every girl in Charleston tries to sleep with Shep so she can get on the show. And then Taylor needs to go. I
think they showed the seating chart for the reunion already, and she's like all the way at the end. So that's a sign. And I think Rodrigo's at the end.
Do they even show him?
So yeah,
it's like when they show the beginning of Vanderpump Rules, when they used to show the cast, and then you'd see like all these randoms in there, and you'd be like, who the hell's that?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's kind of like that's Rodrigo, just kind of floating somewhere in the back.
He's like a face in the crowd,
So little Where's Waldo situation. All
yes.
right. Well, that was fun to go to the Bahamas. Start off in Charleston, head to the Bahamas. So we will see you next week for more Southern Charm.
We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.